Hello and welcome to helpyourmath.com. In this video, we are going to look at question 1 of the Math 206 final exam review. The question asks us to find the average rate of change for f of x, given f of x is defined by x squared minus 4x from x sub 1 equals negative 2 to x sub 2 equals 4. The average rate of change is basically like finding the slope of the line at those 2 points of this function. If we're going to find the slope of the line, we need the 2 points, right? We only have the inputs right now. And just so we know, the average rate of change is given by the formula f of x sub 2 minus f of x sub 1, so that's like the change in y's that we see in the slope formula, divided by x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Now we know x sub 2 and x sub 1. What we don't know is f of x sub 2 and f of x sub 1. So that's what we want to calculate first. F of x sub 2 is 4, so f of 4. This is 4 quantity squared minus 4 times 4. 4 squared is 16, and 16 minus 4 times 4 is 16 is 0. Okay, so now we know we have one ordered pair, 4, 0. And now we want to figure out f of x sub 1. Well, f of x sub 1 would be f of negative 2. I'm going to plug in negative 2 in the function anywhere that I see an x. So I'm going to have negative 2 quantity squared minus 4 times negative 2. Negative 2 quantity squared is 4, and then we have a negative and a negative, so when we multiply those, that's going to turn positive. 4 times 2 is 8, 4 plus 8 is 12, and we have the ordered pair negative 2, 12. So now I have enough information to be able to calculate the average rate of change. Plugging in f of x sub 2 was 0, so I get 0 minus f of x sub 1 was 12. Divided by, in the denominator, it's x sub 2, which was 4, right? That's given right here. Minus x sub 1, so it's minus negative 2. We want to be careful with that. We don't just want one single minus because it's minus that x value, and that x value is negative 2. Minus, in the numerator, 0 minus 12 would be negative 12. In the denominator, the minus negative would become like adding a positive. 4 plus 2 is 6. And negative 12 divided by 6 is negative 2. So the answer to the question is negative 2. This has been an example of the average rate of change. Thank you for stopping by.